do the
Turn
thing.
Do the thing. There it is. Right. I have
Channel.
got the chat up.
Share. Tweet. Share. Copy link.
Right, I put chat friends and I put scat cats. Okay, this is not my day.
Jesus, dude.
I'm the scat cat.
You're cursed. We've been over this.
Oh, this is so much fun.
You are a cursed entity.
Mm-hmm. Right.
We have been over this. You are cursed.
Alright, let's see.
Well, here's hoping it wears off before Here's hoping the cursedness wears off before Friday.
Well, think of it this way. How many times has the curse bit me in the behind when it comes to D&D?
Do you want me to be honest or do you want me to be kind?
Kind.
Not that I'm aware of.
Thank you. That was the kindest thing anyone's ever said about me.
You're welcome. Hello, everyone, and welcome.
Hello.
In case you have been living under a rock, we found out some stuff about some new Pokemon for the upcoming game Arceus Legends. I'm going to pronounce that Pokemon's name 17 different ways. That's not my fault.
Yes, me too. But that's just because I'm British and we don't like saying the same thing in the same way twice.
Right. So the Pokemon that they debuted with a very Blair Witch style video is a new sort of typing or phase of the Zorua Zoroark evolutionary family.
Mm-hmm.
That being...
I think it's like a regional thing.
Yeah, it's a regional variant. Like these two, namely these two over here.
They're so cute.
Mumsy, get it together.
I can't help it. They're so beautiful.
Get a kitten already.
I might need to get a kitten. Though I'm just not going to say that in front of the wife because she does want to get a cat, but she wants to call it Toast, and I don't think me shouting at 6 o'clock in the morning, Toast, is going to really help with the neighborhood.
Do your neighbors already think something's a little wrong with you?
Of course they do.
Oh, right.
Me shouting Toast is not going to help.
But Mumsy, once they realize you have a cat, they're not gonna think it's weird. It's like, oh, they've just named their cat something a little strange. Well, they are a little strange, so it's okay. Yes, what we're drawing today is a mother-daughter duo of Zorua and Zoroark.
Because they gotta be family, because otherwise why would they be together? I'm actually crying. Jesus.
Mumsy, I can't believe I'm saying this, but save the tears for Dice Sesh Night.
Okay. I might need them. Suck them back in, Jack. You can do this.
But yeah, basically So what's interesting is that the existence of these two brings out an interesting bit of information. Mumsy, please.
I'm trying, okay?
Oh, hey, Gray's in here. Hi, Jack.
Hey, Gray!
Hey, Gray! Now, these
I'm trying.
Now, these bring about something interesting in that we know that this region and the regions Zorua and Zoroark come from are geologically linked in some way because they migrated from where they are originally from to here.
Sinnoh. Was it Sinnoh? Or was it Black and White? It was one of those two.
I think Black and White was in Sinnoh.
What?
Side note, despite both of us being big fans of Pokemon, we can't remember what came out when. But that's bound to happen when a franchise is older than you are.
That's true. That's true. I think I was 2 when it actually 2 or 3 when Pokemon first came out.
I think the video games existed before I was born. Because it was video games first, then the anime.
Good point. Good point. Anime, yeah, came after.
Side note, fun fact, Sailor Moon and Pokemon both reached the United States in the year I was born.
Interesting.
1997.
I was 2. My brother was being born.
Great. But anyway. Okay, I'm gonna narrow down this.
Yes, Gray, we are the babies.
Yes, we are babies. Yes, unlike Alola variants where everything is hundreds of miles from the nearest continent because somebody felt the need to make Hawaii Pokemon Land a thing.
Yeah, the only one that scares me is Executor. I'm not gonna lie.
That just looks wrong.
It's not that it looks wrong. It looks right. But why didn't they do that with the Kanto region one, if you know what I mean? Because...
Well, they're supposed... I think it was mentioned that they blend in with the trees.
Okay.
Trees, and because it's palm trees there, they look different.
Yeah, the only thing I didn't like about the Alolan Executor was the fact that its tail has a head that's constantly looking behind it its entire lifespan. It just kind of weirded me out a little. Don't ask me why it weirded me out. I don't understand it either.
Something about it just tickled your nope.
Yeah. I have very few buttons, but my note button gets pushed a lot more than I care to admit.
There are some things that just poke everybody's nope button. Like Fanax.
Oh.
It wasn't my fault they were.
Oh.
No idea.
Okay.
I thought it could be anywhere.
Check behind the microwave. Don't ask me why.
I have so many questions, all of them beginning with what?
Wife's looking for something. And
Yes.
my brain just immediately remembered where I last saw them.
Which was behind
top
the
of the
microwave for reasons known only to God and your brain.
Technically it was on top of the microwave, but I'm pretty sure I've moved it since then, so the likelihood it's fallen behind it is fairly high.
The nice lady you heard talking in the background was Mumsy's wife.
Yes. Oh god, I heard something go crash. Oh no.
Nope.
You okay, honey? She found them behind the microwave. Who knew? Oh, they were in a different drawer.
We learned a long time ago. Not
Avoid the kitchen for a little bit. That wording has me worried.
Remember, Mumsy, you are the reason there is no glue in your house.
True. That is true. I cannot be trusted with such things.
You are the reason there is no glue.
I'm glue, daboo-dee, daboo-die.
No, bad Mumsy. Bap. Why is there no glue allowed in Mumsy's house? Well, he glued himself to his aunt's wall.
Mm-hmm. Super glued.
They damaged the wallpaper pretty good getting you out, didn't they?
Oh yeah, there was just this lovely little handprint of, and it to this day it still remains because no matter what they could do, for some reason they just can't get the jack off the wall. They tried painting over it, my hand bled through. I'm like, oh no.
Why did you do that? It's one of those hands got covered in glue, put hands on wall, realized, oh no.
Well, it wasn't the fact that I realized, it was I stood there for a minute just talking. Maybe 10, at most 30. And I thought, okay, right, I'm gonna go get my cup of tea now because it's gonna get cold.
Hey!
I went to move and Uncle Steve! Ah! Help me!
I just, Uncle, help! Because your existence, Mumsy, is a cursed one.
I
What?
was kind of helping out with some repairs that my uncle was doing. And I was the one holding the glue. Ergo, the glue on my hands. Ergo, the glue that went on the wall. Ergo.
Everything.
Yours is last,
Okay.
just so you know.
Thank you.
Plenty of time to go on you. Did.
Thank you.
So if you want Hawaii passports.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
The signals just don't travel the Mumsy Highway as fast as the rest of us.
Oh, I get it now. I was like, I have a highway? What?
Mental highway, dude.
Got there. I think, no, you see, uh-huh. I get there.
A little more slowly than the rest of us.
I'm on the slow bus to town.
Or the short bus.
One that makes many stops for no reason. My case is closed. Yes, your case is most
I
definitely.
know Felix and I are labeled as this was disaster right now. But you and Mumsy are just a disaster.
Yeah!
And your disasterness has rubbed off on Spyro somewhat.
Yeah. Well, we can safely say most recent dice sesh, or at least the most recent 2 dice sessions, have definitely proven that Spyro can be capable, but it depends on whether or not he's actually paying attention to what it is that he's being told.
It's like, you have a brain! Do you use it?
He's just there going, well, I kind of use it just to keep my spells warm, but other than that, no.
Cue just a very quiet little... Cue just Ava going, I need a vacation. And alcohol.
Preferably not in that order.
Now that I have roasted Jack for a bit, I need to sleep for work in the morning. Enjoy. Goodbye, Gray! Gray references
Gray.
sleep and morning because Gray is a Kiwi. I think.
A Kiwi in Australia.
Right. He is in the land that is nature's acid trip.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he was once telling us a story about he was in the office once and a King Brown decided to come in to the building.
Just pop in and go, hi.
And everyone was like, nah, let's go home.
That was just you know what? Not today.
Something that I didn't know about Australia, they actually employ a person in an office building to deal with said things. It's like a branch of security.
It's like, we need the Snake Man again. Why?
We need Snaky Pete. Why do you need Snaky Pete? Snake stuff. It's in the title. And living here without any issues. Yes, you did.
He has acclimated beautifully to the land where nature is trying to kill you always.
I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah,
All I
yeah.
can hear is you laughing. Stuff.
Yeah.
So I said, I'm not going to have no chat then.
What do you mean?
What did you do to yourself now?
No, I didn't hurt myself. I just my wife took a photo of the mess that she caused in the kitchen, and oh boy,
Oof.
that's gonna be a good pile. Oh boy, I love my life.
Remember, dude, you agreed to marry her.
She's the less curse of us both. I thought she would help me, not add. But it's okay. She found what she was looking for.
Light, that better be you flickering because you need a new light bulb.
Not because Mumsy's doing hoodoo woodoo.
No, we're having a lot of rain. I will sleep to the sound of dingoes howling in the night and large bugs crawling all over the land.
Ooh. Oh, of course I do. That would be fantastic. And I just accidentally stabbed myself with a random skewer thingy. Ow.
Mumsy!
I don't even know why we have them in here.
Your existence is a cursed one.
Hello, Nicholas. Nicholas.
Hello.
Is it Nicholas or Nicholas? I'm going to say Nicholas because that's the nearest name to me.
Hello, it's good to see you.
We'll blame it We'll blame it on me being British.
And apparently
For
having reduced English speaking capabilities.
Oh, that's always been a thing. Okay, Nicholas it is. Thank you. You helped me a lot today.
And anyways, so yes, some things happened in Dames of Astoria last night. Yes, it's called being illiterate.
Ooh.
Don't you dare!
Do what?
I'm talking to the electricity.
Oh, I was like, oh no, on a line. What did I step on? Where is the line? What have I done? All I was doing was just kind of poking the hole in my water bottle for no reason. And I was just like, oh no. How did she know?
Stop it! Stop flickering!
What an enlightening time it must be for you.
I will make it look like an accident.
Words I've heard before. do, 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 do. Oh dear.
It's one of those, we love you, Mumsy, but good lord.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel I get that. Yeah.
Okay, where the... I know you're here somewhere.
L9. So what did L9 almost do to you?
Well, we were facing the sort of quote-unquote final boss of the area we were in.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
Final boss also just happened to be a very large spider monster called a Bone Widow.
Because that's exactly what you want to call a spider, a bone widow.
Right, so our brilliant plan, as devised by someone on the intellect level of Tauros.
The moth girl.
No, not the Moth Girl.
Oh no.
Our party's
It's even
Minotaur is also a bit of a dim bulb.
Oh, Tina, got you.
Yeah. We love you, Tina. You're a wonderful person. Good God.
Am I the real life Tina? Just asking.
If you are, I don't know about it. But as I was saying, so as Bean was so kind to explain our brilliant plan, since we had multiple people in the party who can fly,
Mm-hmm.
is to take off carrying the Minotaur, just like
Must have been a heck of a trek, as it were.
yeah. Hey, hon. Good.
Talking about the new Zora.
Yes, it's adorable, and I also want to hug it.
So sad.
And food. I don't care if it's a ghost type and therefore doesn't eat, it needs food.
It needs all the num-nums. It needs all the love.
Yes. Anyway, so
I will fix
our
you.
plan was to fly over this thing
Mm-hmm.
and just unceremoniously drop the Minotaur on it axe first.
So basically, it was a ring, ring. Who's that at the door? Your demise.
Bonk! Well, there's just one issue. Dames of Astoria has fall damage.
I was going to say full damage.
So, Tina lands, hits, does a decent chunk of damage, but also injures her leg and just kind of slides off it and goes splat on the ground.
So Tina is basically a cast member of Jackass jumping off a roof, going, ah, that really looked cool, but ow.
That looked cool, but oh god, my leg.
Medic.
Now, since the 48% of the monster's health in a turn.
Oh no!
Well, no, that's good, because that's how much damage Tina's attack did it.
Oh, sorry. I just remembered that they were monster girls, and my brain went, oh no, the poor monsters. Oh, you meant the monster. Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
As far as we are aware, there are no demifauna based on the Chimera.
Thank goodness. Because you'd start making out with one head and the other two would get jealous and you don't know what you do.
Moving along. So,
Tell me I'm wrong.
so the party is doing the best they can to make it die quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And it becomes the Moth Girl's turn. The Moth Girl, I would like to note, is our cleric who goes, I come bearing the word of my god. That word is begone. Kind of cleric.
Aww, she's adorable.
She is a bit of a derp, but she means well.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like Spyro.
Bit of a derp,
And Tauros.
but they mean well. Bless them.
Yeah.
Anyway, so her plan, as it becomes, is to also dive bomb the spider.
Oh, honey. Oh, no. I can see where this is going.
Nowhere good.
No. I've just got an image of Ralph in my head after she did it with just, I'm in danger.
Yeah, just one problem. Compared to the Minotaur fighter, who is our frontline tank, Ms. Moth is very scooshy.
Mm-hmm. I might need to put this into the stream chat because this is funny. This was the first thing that popped to my head.
So we're just...
Yeah, this is basically how I imagine Tina trying to catch
Oh no, Tina
Catch
wasn't
the
trying
moth.
to catch the moth. Tina couldn't really stand up.
Good point. I could just imagine that would be it right there. I'll catch you, bleh.
I just... Now, my design choices are very simple. The entities in question are in an area very much inspired by Japan. I don't remember exactly what region Unova draws a lot of its inspo from, but that's a thing for another day.
Mm-hmm.
Ended up 1 hit point away from just dying on impact. No saves or anything, just...
Goodness. She flutters no more. La la la. She was a wonderful cleric.
If a bit dim.
Dim as all hell, but
Yeah,
she was a good woman.
anywho. So, our other cleric, who is a healer, decides she's gonna... ends up getting down on the ground without death.
Because common sense.
Well, didn't your character end up doing that? I was getting to that.
Oh no, you didn't.
So I play a character. So what I intended was a controlled descent. That is not what ended up happening.
No, I figured. Hell, you guys are more chaotic than the Dice Sesh crew. Jeez.
Well, well, when a bunch of your party can fly, you end up making some very strange plan making decisions.
Isn't it kind of funny though about the most recent Dice Sesh?
Yeah.
The idea Spyro could theoretically fly, but no one's told him that he could. I'm only just going to say that. And that's it.
There's a reason no one's told him he can fly.
Actually, do you know what? That makes a lot more sense. Now that I think about it.
He hasn't been told for a reason.
Yeah, and the GM punishes failure harshly. Well, do you know what? I can understand that.
DM has a system for like long-term injury.
Makes sense. I've played quite a few D&D games, and some of them were with rather relaxed DMs, which is fine. People are allowed to be a relaxed DM, as it were. But sometimes that comes to bite them in the backside.
Right.
When other players start to
be stupid.
Well, no, not be stupid, but get kind of sick of it. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Anyway, so my character ends up... So I rolled to see how well the controlled descent went. It went badly.
Like throwing a load of kittens in a river. Yeah.
Yeesh! Mumsy, do we need to talk about something?
No, I'm fine.
Anyway. So she ends up crashing onto the thing's back. This is like a to give you an idea, this is like low-grade kaiju sized.
Oh boy.
Animal.
So that's still an interesting size, though.
And still, it's just kind of an ah.
What are you doing on its back? This is not how it was intended. Ah!
Well, so she lands hard and ends up, and this is all on one leg, spraining the ankle and dislocating the kneecap.
Me.
Yeah.
There are a few injuries that when I hear about them, I can feel in my soul, and they hurt me more than anything. Knee stuff. Oh boy.
Knee stuff is one of them.
Yeah, knee stuff is definitely one of them. Only because I knock my knees so often that one of these days I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. And I'm just kind of dreading that day. Basically.
Yeah, it didn't do any better. So Tina, our lovable, beautiful soul, bless Tina.
We love Tina.
Also egregiously injured herself.
Mm-hmm.
In the fall, dislocated her hip.
Oh no.
Yeah, dislocated hip, busted something else in that same leg, and she ended up under the spider. Tina gets a bright idea.
Oh no.
Because Tina has hooves, due to being a cloven hoof type minotaur, Tina has access to an attack called a yeet kick.
Oh no.
So with her good leg, with our other cleric, who is our heal bot cleric, right under her, acting as kind of a brace, proceeds to perform a second yeet kick with her good leg, using her tower shield and our other cleric as support. Proceeds to perform a second yeet kick with her good leg, and that one too. Side note, this also causes the spider to explode.
Because of course it does.
Everything was fine, but my character is a absolute mess and has a mild concussion from getting a chunk of spider to the head.
Of course. Because that makes a hell of a lot of sense.
I think she took like a bit of exoskeleton to the head.
Oh yeah. No, that does make sense.
Yeah, so the spider is dead, we've leveled, and thank God for this, our cleric is now so good at healing and medicine that when she does medicine to us, like even if it's just like drink one of these and call me in the morning, healing potion, it will still heal those long-term injuries.
Oh, thank goodness.
Which is great because the cleric has a punctured lung and some busted teeth because it hit her in the face.
Of course it did.
Somehow we are all alive.
Thank your gods, deities, or lamps. Whichever one comes first.
My character has issues with God.
But I think it would pray to a lamp if the moth girl
well, the moth
proceeded to
girl
show
calls
them.
the sun a lamp.
Oh, she's precious.
In her mind, the sun is the greatest of lamps.
Oh.
Yeah, she's very much a bless her heart.
Why am I crying over a moth girl?
Mumsy, are you okay?
I think I'm okay.
Alright, just... My God. We're monster girls. We all have issues with God. Yeah, pretty much.
Fair. Yeah, Leonin likely issue.
Leonin. Mums, do you smell burning toast?
Yes, but I think that's because the wife was using the toaster.
Okay, so there's no chance you're having a stroke. Sometimes I'm really glad I didn't sign up for this game. We are having fun, and we're gonna be having a really chill arc coming up soon, I've been told.
I think... Wasn't that what Lava said? Or did he say buckle up buttercups? I can't remember.
I don't know what he said. All I know is that we gonna be in for a time.
Okay, so it was buckle up buttercups, got you.
Well, dude, remember, we're going to Phoberos.
Yeah, every time people keep mentioning Phoberos, my brain goes, I know where that is, but for the life of me, I can't remember why it's bad.
Aside from the fact that it's full of Minotaur that will eat Spyro for breakfast. Literally.
Okay, yeah, no, it's bad. Okay, yeah, no, it's bad.
Yeah, they will I'm pretty sure they will literally eat him.
Spyro just walks up. Hello, Minotaur. Why have you got the knife and fork out? Ava, do something.
Working on it!
I am not an appetizer. Ah! Just running in the background from Minotaur.
Ava, Jesus, give me strength.
Who's this Jesus?
Oh, wait, yeah, just... Iroas, give me patience, for if you give me strength, I'm gonna choke somebody.
Iroas, if you choke my son, I can't say no.
Yeah, it's just, give me patience, for if you give me strength, I will kill someone. Yeah, and I've spoken to the husband. We are gonna be dealing with some stuff from some stuff from Ava's dad coming up soon.
I took your joke. What joke?
Yeah, just the who is this Jesus of which you speak?
Oh right, I see. I will admit, I kind of going. What would Felix say in this moment? If anything, I'm just imitating you because co-host.
Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. But yeah, we're gonna be heading to our own little, like, nice, peaceable civilization where everything will go completely fine. We hope.
I call sus.
Basically, as it turns out, much to the surprise of everyone involved, one of our clerics, the healing one, not the I come bearing the word of my god, that word is begone, cleric, has been listed as a missing person by her next of kin.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
With a very substantial bounty upon her safe return.
I can imagine that would being with Ava, to be honest.
Okay, yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah. The party, seeing an opportunity to make a quick buck, are like, hey! Let's do something with this. Because while they try to be good people, adventurers need to eat too.
Yeah, they need to eat, and they need to eat hard. Phrasing, sorry. That was my brain just being like, yeah, no, they do need to eat. They need to eat so badly.
Oh my god, Mumsy, how are you allowed existence privileges? But anyway, so yeah, the party seeing a quick fundraising opportunity because a party member needs to raise a very large sum of money.
For reasons.
Reverse dowry.
Ah. I see.
She wants to get married, and future mother-in-law is like, okay. Bring back, insert obscene sum of money here.
And
And
you come back with said amount of money. Just what? She did? Huh. Interesting.
well, it's one of the so in the area the party are in, Demifauna kinda got shafted by the legal system.
Right, okay.
And one of the ways they're shafted is they can't inherit property.
Right.
the man our beloved Minotaur wishes to marry is the heir to a circus.
Circus.
Which is one of the few places demi-fauna entertainers can get legitimate work.
Right.
If he passes away without a legitimate heir, the circus will be sold.
Right.
As the circus stands now, it's a good place for demi-fauna entertainers. Under new owners, it might not stay that way.
Well, there's an easy fix there. Tina marry man, they adopt a local boy.
I think that's one of those, that is, I think, one of the options they're considering.
Mm.
It's just also one of those, like, so what is the plan? Ah! Yeah, and we have our poor cleric whose mom is apparently like Murdrin and if Murdrin and Asterios had a baby.
So, Tauros.
No, like if their personalities merged into one.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Like if their personalities became one. That's the kind of person we're dealing with.
If their personalities grew a body, basically.
Yeah, if their personalities merged and grew a body. Alrighty.
They look fantastic so far.
Yep. Now, the primary colors on these are white, silver, and red.
With like a little bit of pinky merging as well.
Yeah.
Which is really, really appetizing to the eye.
It's like, this looks nice to my eyeballs.
My eyeballs likey. You could even probably put a witch's hat on the little girl, to be fair.
Well, it'll be considered. Give me a minute to just block in the background. There we go. Now, let's have the same.
Oh yeah, you would. Oh yeah, that's actually a good idea. Wispy bits. Yeah. To be fair, that is a good call too. Good grief.
Mumsy, are you okay?
I think I'm okay. It's just every now and again my tongue gets in the way of the words that are trying to fly out my mouth at the same time.
But yeah, the reward for returning our lovable cleric, for returning our cleric safe and sound to her parents, is a substantial chunk of the dowry Tina needs. However, this woman will react to discovering where her daughter went about the same as Tauros' parents discovering he went to Akros.
Akros!
Pretty much.
As long as there is a couch to hide under, they will be fine.
Well, my character is also like the size of a halfling.
Oh yeah, you don't need that. You can just hide in a plant pot and just be done with it.
just climb in a house plant and just go like. Somebody later. Why is there a pseudo dragon in our ficus?
I don't think it belongs there.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
think
not here.
I don't think that's where that's supposed to be.
I'm just shaking.
The question is, do I put the gradient going from scalp to tip, dark, light, pale, or the inverse? I
would
know what I'll
say
do.
Probably the inverse.
I know what I'll do.
maybe.
I'll put it each way and see which one looks better.
Okay. Circus. Interesting.
Or have it like this.
I do like the second one. What do you guys think?
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna. It just looks a little. It looked just a little bit funky with the circle gradient instead of the flat gradient.
Mm.
Oh my word! Yeah, Minerva could always just hide behind the Minotaur. No one would notice. Minerva's the name of my character. She's based off of a D&D pseudo-dragon.
Ah.
Yeah, either like this, or... Either like this, or like this.
You see, I like it that way. But it would be interesting if it was the other way for the smaller one, but that way for the bigger one, for the mother. If you
Right,
kind of see where I'm coming from.
right. So dark to light for daughter, and light to dark for daughter.
Yeah. Since she's the spiteful one and that one's the baneful one, I kind of like that idea. Kind of like the older she got, the further down it grew.
Yeah, would be rather. Yeah, at least the mom will be nice to the party for our existence.
Mother, did I tell you about the Great Lamp? Yes, honey, you told us about the Great Lamp. I'm so sorry about this one.
Wrong cleric.
Oh, wrong cleric. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, bat one. The bat one.
No, the
Ah.
bat one is the party's archer.
Okay, right, okay. My brain. My brain remembers everything, but in the weirdest way.
Your brain remembers things. It remembers them wrong.
It does. It really does.
And because they're a ghost typing, very, very pale.
Mm. Thank God she didn't have twins. It'd be like The Shining up in here. Come play with us.
Nope. I'll say this. When they introduced these two, it looked like something out of the Blair Witch Project, not gonna lie.
It did. It did. It was a found footage thing. Oh, it was interesting. I remember I was watching it, trying not to die of adorableness. Just like, oh, it's so cute and cuddly. What the hell was that?
Just, oh, it's so adorable. What was that?
Ah! Then I realised it was in the evolved form, and I was like, oh, it's so cute, but menacing, but cute. But
I think the
menacing.
word you're looking for is majestic.
Yeah. The only injury Evelyn suffered was just a mouth of, if nasty, undead spider juice. Do you know what? That sounds like the worst injury to me. Everyone else, I am dying. One particular person. I taste it. I taste it. Someone get me water. Water, water.
I can taste it.
And it's just as horrible as it smells.
No, I don't think that's right. Well, it was an undead type monster, and it was a mouthful of. It's like,
Bleh.
yeah, just. My one question is. No, it tasted worse than it smelled. Oh, right, because it was mostly bone and didn't really have a smell.
Lovely. Someone likes bone soup. Bone broth. That's the word I was looking for. Bone broth.
Right.
It's a very British term, I know.
You know to. You what? For context, there was a forgotten damage reducing ability.
Mm. Shrug it off. Oh, that's great. Love it. Yeah, do you know, there's something that Spyro still hasn't done, and I'm so annoyed that I've never found a time to
To have him do it.
Yeah. Only reason why is because it would be really cool if he'd ever sort of did it, but the only thing is the circumstances never justified it.
Oh.
It's one of his Nick Spawn things.
Is that the thing where he's just, like, covered in sparkles? Oh, no, wait, that's his default.
That's default. No, it's something else. Because I know for a fact that I was planning on doing it with the Hydra fight, the first round. But we all know how well that ended, so
Poorly. It ended poorly.
yeah, it did. And I'm not gonna lie. There was one thing I didn't know about being a glamour bard that I wish I did know. Apparently, his ability to give temporary hit points to people. He can do it as much as his bardic inspiration diet is there. My brain went, oh, I better wait for the rest of the party to get here.
You
That's the reason
absolute
why I
dope!
That's why I didn't do it.
You
That's
dope!
the reason why I didn't do it. Because my brain was like, well, I want to wait for the rest of them because I don't want to just cast it and then not be able to do it again.
You dope!
It wasn't until after the session where I'm like, my Spyro's just lying, bleeding out, having the worst
Worst
morning
day
of his
ever.
life. The worst day ever. And I could have done something about it, and I didn't even know I could. Oopsie doopsie. Oh, Susan, it doesn't look like part of the hair got coloured in.
That's. I will come back to that.
Ah. Yeah. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, no, if she got engaged to a prince, that's most likely to be king. That's gonna be oof. That's a big oof.
That's a double stack.
Yeah.
And the eyes are this really nice kind of light gold.
Mm. Yeah, because they do mention in the trailer that they're amber looking. Yeah, no. If you're ever wondering how I kind inherited my lack of ability to find a particular direction, I get it from my father.
Your father is also an
once-
accursed entity, Spy. Accursed entity, Felix.
Felix?
Son of a Mumsy, your father is also an accursed being.
Mm-hmm. So he once was going to the dentist and he was supposed to go left down this one road that was going to lead him to a small village near me called Womancote, which is where the dentist surgery was. But he took a wrong turn and went right instead. And he ended up an hour and a half away in a different town.
Not gonna ask how he pulled. Didn't he end up having to call your mom, going, "Hi, please come get me"?
Yeah, she just passed her driving test as well. So she was just like, "Where are you?" I guess Cirencester. And she was like, "What?
How did you get there?
My dad, I don't know. I walked. Just.
I. Oof.
Yeah, no. Weirdly enough, he didn't make it to his dentist appointment.
Gee, I wonder why.
Nah, he rescheduled it for the next week, and apparently by that point when he actually went in, apparently the whole town knew what he did because my mother couldn't keep it quiet. So like, oh, you finally found us. And he's like,
If my wife could stop roasting my existence, that would be great.
The best part about it, so so my mum was very unhappy with him about that entire situation. So she left for work one day in that week. And my dad was like, "Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the nicest thing possible and I'm going to put the washing out for her." He goes to put the washing out. He does it all. It's all happy. My mum walks in. He goes, "Look, I put the washing out." And she was like, "Oh, Phil, this is the nicest thing you've done for me in a while. Do you know what? I'm just going to go into the garden just to put some stuff in the bin. But once I get back, I'm going to do your favorite meal." And he was like, "Oh, yes, I'm in her good books again. Yes." She goes outside. She comes back in and she's more mad than she was about the dentist thing. And he goes, "Why? What's wrong?" She goes, "You put my underwear on the outside. All my neighbors." He said, "I went from the doghouse to being in her good books to back in the doghouse in a split second. You couldn't win."
Oh, dear Lord.
And I'm there going, "Yeah, no, that sounds about right. I think I can see myself doing something."
Have daughters.
In the future.
Your sons will be cursed.
My sister's a bit ditzy. She was talking about a boy band recently to one of her friends, and apparently, when she asked, "What does the name mean?" because it's just JLS.
Oh, good Lord.
She just wondered what the words meant, and her friend, not knowing, just shouted, Jack's jumping simultaneously. And she goes, really? And she's like,
And your
just don't talk to me.
and her friend went, "Oh no."
She believed that. Despite... No, wait, it was sax. That was it. Because she just couldn't think of another word that began with S. Jumping bean sacks. I was like, okay. I can see that she definitely didn't know, but okay, sis, each to their own.
I love my sister, but she's a bit dim.
She's lovely. Though trying to teach her math is like pulling teeth.
I can only imagine.
I remember I was helping her with it when she was about 6. It was something very simple. It was something along the lines of what is 20 times 40. So I'm explaining to her what 20 times 40 would be. But she couldn't wrap her head around how I got there. So it confused her. So I had to then explain it 17 times before her brain went, you should have said that then. I went,
And if we weren't related, I'd hurt you.
yeah. Do you know what? I think they'd just be cursed anyway. Daughters or sons.
Just be cursed anyway. I mean, you're probably not wrong.
I may be a lot of things, but when it comes to figuring out whether something is cursed or I am pretty darn good.
Yes, because you yourself are cursed.
That is true.
You yourself, Mumsy, are an accursed being.
I make cursed images feel hopeful. Oh dear. No, I was talking to someone about some dice-esh theories, and someone had an idea about what Spyro's actual goal is. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to press lava for it because it idea. Okay.
Ugh, that looks weird.
Rocky Horror Picture Show. What is that exactly? I
Oh
don't actually know it.
boy! How do I explain the Rocky Horror Picture Show to you? So Mums, have you seen any of it?
No. Much to my wife's dismay.
Well, we can fix that. So here's how it is basically. So so it is a thing that has spawned a plethora of memes.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a drag show.
Okay.
Please tell me you know. You know what?
I do know. I do know what a drag show is. I was just very perplexed as to why my wife wants me to watch this.
It's definitely a trip.
Like Tauros on a certain type of water. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Did her fingers turn brown?
Son of a. Give me a moment.
That looks very creepy and kind of scary.
That's not supposed to look like that. Give me one moment. Some stuff didn't quite get caught when I did the thing. I don't see it either, but my excuse is I grew up in a Mormon family. I missed a lot.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, the wife was really perplexed because she was like, you know the song, right? I'm like, song? She's like, the time walk? I went, no. And she was like, oh no. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know this thing. It's kind of like how she didn't know about Lord of the Rings. Okay. But to be fair, I did force her to watch all of it, including The Hobbit. I do not know what Destruction Flag
So,
Tone
here's what's going on. It's a very classic person gets hit by the isekai truck. Oh look, Felix is slowly losing his mind.
I'm so sorry, Felix. Do not know the time warp.
He is slowly losing his mind. Again, still, short trip.
I feel like I'm gonna be forced to watch the Rocky Horror show with you guys.
You are.
I can see it now. I'm just gonna have to turn to the wife. Sorry, honey. No hocus pocus this year. It's gonna be stuck with this. And she'll be like, cool. Oh no, not Rocky Horror. We're talking about the destruction. Sorry, I dropped something. It scared me. Otomi?
So here's the basics of what happens. So, a character. We are explaining several things at once. Destruction Flag Otome is a young lady gets smacked by the isekai mechanic du jour and discovers that she has been yeeted into the world of her preferred visual novel game.
Mm-hmm.
Just one problem.
Right.
She's been yoked into the body of the main antagonist.
Okay, so she's not the hero, she's the
Yes,
okay.
Right. But she's been yoked in when the character was a very little girl, and the character has her personality intact. So,
right, so they're still evil.
No. Let's call them Girl A and Girl B. B is villainess.
Yeah.
A is chick who got smacked by the isekai truck.
Mm-hmm.
A is now in B's body and has replaced B's personality with her own.
Right.
A has played this game so much that she knows all the endings, and none of them go well for her.
Right.
So, she decides to change this character's fate.
Okay.
She does this. Basically, she does this by not doing the various things that that result in the conflicts of the visual novel.
Mm.
So one of the options is her younger half brother who has issues because of how she treated him because he was illegitimate.
Right.
She does not treat him that way, and as a
Oh, that's kind
and as a result, the two become very, very close.
of. Mm.
Yeah, basically, it's just her not giving the. It's just her not giving the characters their various issues and accidentally discovering a polyamorous route for the game. Younger adopted brother.
Right.
My brain liked to play jiggery pokery with some of the details because I have the active memory of a concussed grape.
You see, this is the thing. I have the greatest term memory going, but to get things into that memory, it is incredibly difficult.
Right. So basically,
Mm.
she avoids causing the events that make these various characters be in conflict with her and is just nice to them from the get-go and accidentally opens a polyamorous ending option. Much to
Right.
her own, just like, excuse what?
Nani?
Yeah, it's definitely a trip.
Mm.
Because the girl in question is denser than even your average isekai harem anime protagonist.
And Felix, I've just seen your message. He kind of reminds me of Freddie Mercury.
I think that was the point.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. As I said, the entire Rocky Horror Picture Show thing is lost on me.
Oh, dear God. Anyway, so... Well, the drawing's done. Can't really think of anything else to do with it.
That does look pretty damn
Yeah,
good.
she wins the heart of every single main character, including the heroine, who's like, oh, I guess I'm a lesbian now.
Do you know what? That sounds like a good day.
Yeah. So, the drawing's done. Might just be because, yeah, drawing's done. Can't really think of anything else to do to it. I think we're gonna call it here.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you all very much for stopping by, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now!
Bye. Wait, that's Jim Carrey? Jim Carrey.
Tim Curry!
Oh,